Hello, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Now, this post is about the most important kind of love, which is often the hardest love, and that's loving yourself. So, today I want to focus on how to love yourself this Valentine's Day. Women are often very good at loving everyone around them and pouring our love into everyone around them, and then when it comes to us, we often feel really bad about ourselves. So, I want to go over a few things and also tell you how you can use AI to help you boost your self esteem and your self love. So, self love is based upon two things: our self concept, and that's the set of beliefs we hold to be true about ourselves. Our self esteem is how much we like and approve of our self concept, so these beliefs we hold about ourselves. And then our self love is often based upon our self esteem. Sometimes we have aspects of ourselves. There's something called global versus local self esteem. Global is how much we like and approve of ourselves as a whole. The whole us, everything included. What do we think of the whole experience? Specific self esteem might be one area and how much we like or approve of that specific area. Now, we might place a lot of emphasis on one specific area, and then that hijacks our entire self esteem. So, for example, growing up, weight, like being skinny or fat, gaining 1 pound all of a sudden meant getting A's on all the tests didn't matter because I gained a pound. I have not weighed myself in 20 years. Now, each of us learns strong ideas about who we should be and what we should be like. Where does that come from? In the Women's Leadership Challenge, we have 3 classes on deconstructing your inner patriarchy, which is looking at all of the systems set up that teach you what it means to be a woman and what you should feel good about and not feel good about. That can be our society, the culture we grew up in, our parents or primary caregivers, religion, class, the media, the romantic partners we've been with, the industry in which we work, and all the isms: racism, ageism, classism, xenophobia, prejudice, sexism, etc. We unravel that together in real time in the classes Deconstructing Your Inner Patriarchy to understand how have these given us beliefs about what it means to be a woman, what serves us and what no longer serves us, and how do we free ourselves from these often suffocating confines or sexist tropes about womanhood that no longer serve us and are actually holding us down and keeping our self-esteem low versus letting us be our full selves. There's also something that I see a lot with women coming into the Women's Leadership Challenge, which is called self-concept dislocation. And this is when something happens in your life. Typically, it's a death in the family, a toxic relationship, a toxic work environment, a divorce that causes you to have a crisis in your sense of self and to not really feel like yourself anymore. You're in some kind of transition or evolution. In this period, it's really important to have a coach or to do something like the Women's Leadership Challenge because you've questioning yourself in ways that you never have before. And the Women's Leadership Challenge is critical to rebuilding your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem, and your identity at a time when you're questioning who you are and often what your next chapter is or who you ought to be in the years that come. So what I want to do is talk to you about self-love and how you can enact more self-love. So one thing is called their self-concept workbook. This is when somebody gives you a compliment. Write that compliment down, put it in a folder in your email, your computer, a book, somewhere. Write down who said it, what they said, the date, and what the context was of that situation. And then you're going to save all those things for 2 reasons. 1, for a rainy day, but 2, with artificial intelligence now, once you have enough of those self-concept notes of all of the nice things people say about you, the more specific, the better, you can then put them all into artificial intelligence without your identifying information and say, hey, can you tell me what are some themes that are coming out about my talents or strengths or skills or why I should love myself? Also, using ChatGPT or Claude or whatever it is, you can sometimes, if you're feeling really bad about yourself, you can use Claude or ChatGPT to give you a boost. Take your resume without your identifying information, put it into Claude, personality test, and I have the leadership personality wheel. You can take my leadership personality wheel test. You can upload the information from there, stick it all into ChatGPT or Claude and say, can you tell me why I'm great? Or I'm having a really bad day. Can you give me something that will boost my spirits today? Or tell me why I should feel good about myself. Claude and ChatGPT do a really good job of talking you up and being your cheerleader when you need it. Hopefully that's helpful to you. And if you're looking to really boost your self esteem and supercharge your sense of self worth and self concept, you need to look at the Women's Leadership Challenge. It is the best leadership program for social change leaders and women who are going through transitions, that are already established change makers in this world and want to create more exponential impact in their life, navigate through self-concept dislocation, or navigate a really important transition in their life and drive significant and meaningful change. That's womensleadershipchallenge.com. My next cohort starts in April, and I'd love to talk to you if you're ready for the challenge. This is Samantha Garland. Hope this was helpful.